The IATF is set to issue detailed guidelines on face shields after President Duterte lifted its mandatory use outdoors. Let's get the latest from NTF Special Advisor Dr. Ted Herbosa, who joins us live now via Zoom. Dr. Herbosa, good evening. Thanks for joining us. First off, has the IATF already come up with an updated and final set of guidelines? And if you are at liberty, maybe you can share some of these guidelines with us.
Good evening, Sean, and thank you for having me. The IATF is currently meeting as we speak and talking about these detailed guidelines that will be implemented. What we know is that the President has already scrapped the use of the face shield in outdoor or open air and allowed its use in the 3 C's. The 3 C's are, number one, crowded places where there are lots of people. So even if you're outdoor, but it's like a marketplace or a palengke, maybe you should be wearing a face shield. Number two, contact settings, contact places where there is high contact, like hospitals, spa, gyms, etc. And the third is closed or enclosed spaces, like in an elevator, in a bus, or in a LRT train, where it's an enclosed space. You are recommended to still continue to use the face shield. So I'll add the fourth C to that, and I call it common sense. So we know what it is. So we try to protect it. Use the face shield as an additional protection to proper use of face mask, and if possible, even double our face mask.
All right, Dr. Herbosa, I'm going to have to ask this. We've already we've already heard this proposal before, but it got shut down. Is that possibly going to happen this time around, or can we expect this to actually push through as official policy?
Yeah, this is, well, the President has announced it, and I think the experts are in agreement with removing or scrapping the face shield in outdoor areas. In fact, you remember, it was only put back because the Delta variant came in. Remember, the President already was trying to remove the face shield in outdoors. So this was a policy that was in the middle of the year, before our surge of Delta cases, was a policy he actually announced. So I think we're going to go back to that now that our cases are going down.
Right, and that leads me to my second question. We have the Octa Research Group saying that the COVID-19 reproduction rate here in the NCR is already within a quote-unquote ideal levels. Are the numbers and the data telling you the same thing, Dr. Herbosa?
Yes, I've been looking at the numbers. You have to understand that the numbers that the DOH brings out are national numbers. That means it's a cumulative number of all COVID cases all over the different regions. But if you subdivide the regions and you look at NCR, Region 3, Region 4A, the National Capital Region had about only 3,000 cases yesterday. And I think 1,800 for Region 4A and about 1,000 for Region 3. So those are so much lower than the previously reported 9,000 for NCR. So we were at the height of about 9,000 cases daily at the NCR. And I agree. I think the effect of the vaccination, we are about almost 69% fully vaccinated in NCR. We have a lot of individuals with 2 doses and a larger number, that's about 82% with at least 1 dose, waiting for their second dose. So we heard Chairman Abalos promise to the President last night that he expects that in a month's time he can raise it to 90% fully vaccinated in the NCR.
Very, very encouraging to hear, Dr. Herbosa. Now, all this comes just about a week after we shifted to the alert level system / granular lockdown system here in the NCR. So it is a pilot test so far. What have your important observations been in the past week or so since its implementation? And what's the likelihood of this being adopted nationwide?
Thank you very much. I think what pushed the IATF to use the granular lockdown approach with the alert level system is they found out from the Department of Health that when you do GIS, Geographical Information System mapping of the cases, they found that 80% of the cases were found in 11% of the geographic area. So it was really useless to lock down the whole city or the whole metropolis and just use the granular lockdown approach in areas where there are high transmission. So I think the report was like 140 small areas in different barangays where cities in Metro Manila, mayors, imposed a granular lockdown. And the figures speak for themselves. The fact that after 1 week, our numbers did not rise might be a sales pitch for using the alert level system and granular lockdown in other regions as well.
All right, as usual, Dr. Herbosa, thank you so much for sharing your time and your insights with us. That was Dr. Ted Herbosa, Special Advisor to the NTF, joining us via Zoom. Good evening, Doc.
Thank you.